In Vietnam, what they would use, the device that blew me up was it was a command detonated 105 artillery round, which essentially was one of our weapons. We had somebody in artillery had fired a round and it didn't go off. The Vietnamese, who were extremely clever, wonderful adversaries, found the artillery round, found the business end of the round, buried it underground, set an explosive underneath that, hid in the trees, and when we came near where it was, they detonated it from ambush. And they would do that with everything. They were ingenious. They'd take a lot of what we would throw away, sea ration cans. I mean, we were told to take all of our trash with us, carry it out of the jungle, because if they found it, they would use it and transform it into a weapon and blow us up with our own garbage.
We have a myth that war can be clean and sanitary, that we only will target combatants and will use green bullets, whatever the hell that means. But our language betrays us. It isn't about just killing combatants and then there is some unfortunate collateral damage. The collateral damage is part of the plan.
I believe that the world is, from an existential point of view, kind of chaotic, dangerous place. But we couldn't live our lives if we felt the world is chaotic and dangerous all the time. So we have certain illusions which allow us to operate in a potentially chaotic world. And these illusions are the illusion of safety, that we're essentially safe, that we can lock our doors, we may even arm ourselves. We have a degree of predictability. We can make some predictions about the future. And we feel invulnerable. We know we're going to die, but we're not going to die like right now. And I discovered that the veterans or other people who've been highly stressed no longer share those illusions. These illusions are shattered. And if you talk with them, it becomes clear that you're talking in two different worlds. They're living in a world where the illusions are shattered. You're living in the world where the illusions are still intact. It might be interesting if we would say, well, they have got an accurate view of the world.
You have to think about this when you think about nuclear weapons, because there's always been this problem of collateral damage in nuclear weapons. But if you go another layer down in all of this, and you look at what is actually targeted and what the actual military or strategic value of the nuclear increment here, as opposed to a massive conventional strike, what is the political military meaning of a nuclear strike as opposed to a conventional precision, quote, we know they're not, but of a conventional nuclear strike? Why? It's precisely the collateral damage. That's what you get out of a nuclear bomb as opposed to a regular bomb. It's the collateral damage. You blow up their families, their mosques, their libraries, their cities, their civilization, their cultural records. Let us open the doors and let people steal it all. Then you are getting at a strategic concept which is closer to what we have actually done and what must be in the strategic calculus of a superpower. It's closer to laying waste, or to wasting.